Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 723 Quartz Regalia. Now this has 1191 horsepower, 623 pounds-feet of torque from a 6 litre twin-turbocharged V12 engine, and the car itself weighs 3,946 pounds. Came with all-wheel drive standard, but also now has off-road tyres and off-road suspension, and can do 0 to 60 in 2.542 seconds. 0 to 104.632 seconds, and going to a top speed of 208 miles an hour. So yeah, we had the Type D Regalia in the previous episode, which was an off-road orientated version of this car. Now granted, obviously this doesn't have the off-road capabilities of that vehicle, but it does have some advantages over that car. This is lighter, it has better weight distribution, and yeah, it's quicker in terms of acceleration despite having less power. But yeah, obviously this is a lot less off-road orientated, and I think that might well come up against it. But you know, I have been surprised before by cars, so hopefully this does the same. And yeah, it's got one thing on its side as well, outside of all the other things that I've mentioned. It's more agile than the Type D, and part of that is down to the fact it doesn't have quite as big or thick tyres at the front, which, you know, helps turning, helps put the power down a little bit better. Certainly isn't going to produce as much understeer. So yeah, I'm hoping the advantages will pay dividends, but nonetheless still going to be interesting to see what this can do, not just in comparison to the Type D, but in terms of other vehicles on this game. I think we've used this engine before as well in a previous vehicle on this series. It's a racing V12, if you hadn't already noticed by the high RPM limiter. Well, this is proving to be really rather quick. Will it beat the Type D though? No, it won't, but it's still nonetheless a really rather fast time. Easily top 20 at 2 minutes 7 seconds .054, which means we're just a little under 2 seconds slower than the Type D. But when you consider this isn't anywhere near the kind of off-road vehicle that is, and also having a little bit less in the way of power, it's yeah, fairly impressive. And it's beaten the Porsche Cayenne Turbo, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio, Vauxhall Insignia VXR, Exomotive Exoset off-road vehicle, and the Ram Rebel TRX concept. And it's only slightly behind the Ram 2500 Power Wagon, Renault Alpine A110, and Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. So yeah, really rather sold on this. It was controllable, manageable in terms of not just the power but also the off-road elements, and yeah, was really rather quite agile and the like. So yeah, I imagine again with pretty much every vehicle on this series, if I had a bit more practice with it, it would be quicker, but we keep it to one shot for a reason, just so we're not constantly doing it. But yeah, really rather impressed by that. Not quite as quick as the Type D, but considering the massive difference in off-road capability, I was expecting it to be a lot slower than that. So yeah, really rather impressed by how quick it was, and by how easy it was to drive as well. No issues whatsoever in terms of handling or performance. Just, you know, the lack of off-road capability did inevitably slow it down. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.